Hey guys, we've had a couple different requests today on how we made the lines of the lure we posted earlier with the purple and the green lines. We're going to show you real quick. I'm going to try to be as quick as I can anyway on how to paint the lure from start to finish. I'm only going to do a size 5 and a size 7. This is just a naked. You can see the prep. We just cover the bill and the eyes. For anybody that's not looking to sell their lures, you know, a lot of the custom guys will pop the lures or the eyes out. If you're just wanting to paint for yourself, go and get yourself a pack of the 1/4 inch diameter color labels. They cover the eyes pretty well if you're not worried about it getting perfect. So first things first, we're just going to put a white base on these here. Maybe. There we go. You don't got to put a lot on. We just generally just do a couple light coats. I don't want this video to be super long, so I kind of rush it a little bit, but it'll be all right. So use a heat gun or a blow dryer or whatever in between. It doesn't take long to set the colors or dry them. A few seconds on each side. You can tell when it dries out. We're going to do another coat just on the sides. The top and the bottom are going to be a different color anyway, so I'll get additional coats on that. Now, you could just leave it white if you want. One thing that we've noticed that we really like a lot is a pearl white. So if you come back over that white with a pearl white, it really gives it a nice look. This is a handful of them that are in process. You can see the green on the top. That's actually how we get the lines. But the pearl white, I'm not sure if you can really tell, but in person it's got a nice shimmer to it. So we'll put the pearl white in here. Bling it up a little bit. And realistically, there's nothing special about, and I don't want to say there's nothing special about painting because some of those guys are truly artists, but if you're just trying to do some basic things, plenty of guys out there have stencils that you can get, and it really helps a lot. I'll show you a couple of those later. We just got some recent ones from Cranky Customs that we really like a lot. So now we're going to go ahead and do the bottom pink. This is just a fluorescent pink Createx. I don't need very much at all because there's only a couple baits here. Always spray on the bottom first, make for your base first to see what kind of pattern you got. Again, nothing special, I'm just spraying from the bottom. And again, I normally do 2 coats of that, just to really give it a lot of color. And dry it in between. We'll just leave that on, it's going to be quick. All right, now how do we get the green lines? Well, we got to have some green on the top, right? and then we're going to come back and cover that later. And again, I'm trying to go fast for you guys here. So we're going to go green, almost, I'm going to have to do a color change here quick, really fast. Okay. Then you start seeing how many steps really go into these. I'll have to do one more color change later, actually two more. So we're going to put the green on the top here, the fluorescent green. Now you could go down the sides a little bit more if you want the green lines coming down a little bit more, it's fine. Feel rushed, I should just take my time. Okay. And you can tell again when it dries out. So we're getting closer. One more quick spray. I just like to be nice strong colors showing through. Alright. Now what I like to do, you don't have to do this, but unless you're really, really good or using really good equipment, you'll sometimes get this overspray, and I'll come back with this white. And this pearl white will help it. It really looks, it blends it better if you come back and touch up the edges. Again, just my thoughts, opinions, but all right, so now what? We've got our green, we've got our pink. You're gonna have to give me about 15 seconds quick to change out two more colors. Luckily, I've got a sink right by me. Helps changing the colors a lot. All right. So now our two final colors are going to be the black shad dot and the purple for the top. I'm going to show you how to do those. So now when I got them dried, I actually take them out, lay them down. So here's the stencils we were talking about. These are from Cranky Customs. So you can snap them on both sides, but I'm just using that front one for the first shad dot. So you can put them both on and hold the whole bait inside, or you can just lay them on the ground. It's like what I'm doing here. And you can just use them like this. I'll show you. I don't need very much black at all. But if we're doing the shad dot, okay. Hopefully you can see this. Just place it over it. Stencil. Kind of like cheating, I know. But you see, nice dot. Make sure you dry it before you flip them over. Again, dries really fast. I actually screwed that one up a little bit. That's okay. Because, again, most of the time, we're painting these for ourselves. We go out in the tournament season, use them, figure out what colors are the best, and that's how we determine what colors we're going to come out with. We don't just throw any color on there. We try to pick the ones that we've really produced well with for us personally. So, all right, now the fun part. Everybody wants to know how you get the line. So here we are. Same thing I just showed you a little bit ago, right? This is final steps. So you can go to any, this is Hobby Lobby, and you get any kind of netting you want, right? This is one that's a little bit crazy. They have actual scale netting, things like that. What you want to do is you want to wrap the bait, pull it down. Now I'm going to paint my purple. So I'm just going to come down the back with purple. This is a pearlized purple. Just do enough to cover your green. And I promise, it's going to look pretty sick. Don't get it too hot because you'll melt the netting. I'm just trying to give it a little bit of dry. That way when I take it off, it doesn't ruin anything. There you go. Now, pop the eyes off. I just use a little knife. But again, like I said, use those 1/4 inch. You can see how good that eye still looks. Green on the top. There's your bait. Now to finish off, you clear coat it. Createx just came out with a new clear. We haven't tried it yet. We're hoping to in the future. But we've used KBS with really, really good results in the past. And it's pretty user-friendly. You can dip it, you can spray it, whatever you'd like to do. For us personally, if we're fishing them by ourselves, we just dip them. But there you go. Looking pretty nice.